Well, good morning. This morning, week 6 of our series of Old Testament theology. This week, we want to look at Psalm 139, verses 7 through 12. Last week, we talked a little bit about the omniscience of God, the fact that God knows everything. This week, we want to talk a little bit about the omnipresence of God, the fact that God is everywhere present. And so we'll talk a little bit about that theologically on our Wednesday podcast. Today, we want to look at the Hebrew letters, as usual, and vowels. And then on Friday, we'll look at the grammar of these 6 verses for today. And these are, at least on this slide, we have one verse. So this is verse 7, and this is verse 8, and this is verse 9. Let's go ahead and begin with the Hebrew letters for this week. So again, as usual, I will pause and then let you say the letter, and then you can pause if you want. And then I'll say the vowel and so on. Okay, so Aleph, Kamatz, Nun, Kamatz, Hey. These are long A's, so A's with a long mark over them. Ana, okay? From where? Next, Aleph, Sere, Lamed, Sere, a final kaf with a silent shva in it, as is the custom for a second feminine singular, usually. Actually, I'm wrong. Forgive me. The aleph is the first common singular, I. Where am I going? Where am I going? Elek. Okay? More on that word on Friday. Mem, Sere, Resh, Sharuk, Chet, Segol, final kaf with a kamatz in it this time. Okay? From your spirit. Okay? Where will I go from your spirit? Vav, vocal shva, aleph, kamatz, nun, kamatz, hey. Va'ana. Notice it's the same word as here. And from where? Again, okay? Mem, hirik, pay, and that's a doubling pay. So 2 pays. 2 pays! Never mind. So this is a short vowel in this case, and so the first pay finishes the first syllable, mip, and then the second pay begins the next one. Mippa, kamatz, nun, segol yod, that's a vowel combination, piggybacking on the yod. Final kaf with a kamatz. Mipaneka, okay, from your face. Okay, aleph, segol, bait, and then segol is a short E, nothing written over it, it's just transliterated as an E by itself. And so this is going to be a silent schwa, closing the syllable. And because the bait doesn't have a dagesh in it, it's pronounced like a V. Evrach, resh, kamatz, chet. Okay, evrach. Okay, now verse 8. Aleph, hirik, mem, final mem, im, if. Makif, like a dash. Aleph, segol, samik, and samik is not a begad kafat letter, so that's definitely a doubling. The pei is a begad kafat letter. That's the f in kafat. So that, in theory, could have been a hardening dagesh, but the context suggests a doubling dagesh there. But a samik's not a begad kafat letter. This is definitely a doubled samik. Es, ak, and that's a kof and a patak. Esaf, im, esak. Okay? Sheen, kamatz, mem, patak, yod, hirik, final mem, shemayim. You might remember shemayim. We had it in Genesis 1:1. Shemayim, heavens. Okay? Sheen, kamatz, final mem, sham, there. If I go to the heavens, there, you're there. Aleph, kamatz, tav, kamatz, hey. Now, I'm guessing that that is just a hardening because this is a long vowel, and that long vowels occur in either an open syllable or an accented syllable. And so I'm guessing this is an open syllable, and you don't have a doubling if the first syllable of a doubled thing has to be short. So I'm guessing this is just a hardening dagesh. Ata, you, ata. Okay, so vav, vocal schwa, because it's the beginning of a word. Aleph, patak, tzade. Notice it's has a dagesh in it. Tzade is not a begad kafat letter, so this is definitely a doubling dagesh, a dagesh forte, a dagesh gadol, a big dagesh. So it's a doubled tzade. Hirik yod, vowel combination. Ayin, aleph, hey. So v, at, si, ah. Va'atzia, Yahtzee. Okay. If I make my bed, sheen. Now that's a weird. Why is that? Why is that there? That does not look right. Let me pause for station identification. Okay, I was not at a quick glance able to figure out what was going on with this dagesh here. You would not normally have a doubled sheen at the beginning of a word. And so by Friday, I'll try to figure out, it's a teaser. By Friday, I'll try to figure out what's going on. But it is, I did find it in the Hebrew text. It's not a print error on my part. So let me investigate that. You just don't get a doubled sheen at the beginning of a word. Sheen, vocal schwa, aleph, holam vav, vowel letter, lamed, sheol, which is, of course, the place of the dead, Sheol. Hey, hirik, doubled nun, segol. Sorry, there's a little Saluk accent hiding there that hides the segol a little bit, but segol. Final kaf. This is a kamatz, and that's a hardening dagesh. Wow, this is just kind of weird. Maybe this is Psalm. Grammar in the Psalms has a few unique properties. I'll have to investigate that as well. But this is behold you. If I make my bed in Sheol, behold you. You're there. In Hineka. Okay. Verse 9. Aleph, segol. This is a scene. It's doubled, a doubled scene. Kamatz, aleph. Esa. Kaf, patak, nun, silent schwa, because this is a short vowel, so it's a closed syllable, kan, pei without a dagesh, seriod, kanfe, makef, sheen, kamatz, chit, patak, resh, so shakar, aleph, segol, sheen, silent schwa, closing the syllable. So it's esh, kaf. This is a hardening dagesh because it's the beginning of a syllable. And when you have two shavas next to each other, the first one is a silent schwa closing the previous syllable, and the second one is a vocal schwa beginning the next syllable. So ish ka na, nun, kamatz, hey. Okay. Ish kana. Bait, hardening dagesh at the beginning of a word. Vocal schwa at the beginning of a word. B. Aleph, patak, kaf, kamatz, katef patak, katef patak, a transliterated with an A with a short mark over it. Resh, hirik yod, tav. Ba'akarit, yod, kamatz, final mem, yam, C. The C is yummy. Okay, so having done the letters and vowels on this, let me now do a dangerous thing and just try to pronounce these next few verses 10 through 12. Gam, sham, in cat, hat. Gam, sham. Ya, daka. Tan, ke, ni. V, to, ka, ze, ni. Ya, mi, ne, ka. Okay, that's verse 10. Verse 11. Va, o, mar, ak, ko, shek, ya, darkness, koshek. Ya, shu, fe, ni. V, lai, la, lila, the night. Or, sorry, I didn't get this holum moved over. Or, light. Vayehi or, let there be light. Ba, a, de, ni. Okay. And finally, verse 12. Gam, shokek, also the darkness. Lo, yak, sheik, yak, sheik. Mimeka, from you. La, lai, la, and the night. Ka, yom, again, I'm sorry, I needed to move this column over there. So this is what happens when I copy it from Blue Letter Bible. I have to move all the holums over, and I didn't catch these two. So ka, actually, just watch this, and it's changed. So now you see it's or, and it's kayom, like the day. Yod, kamatz, aleph, hirik yod, resh, yaor. Kaf, oh, I'm sorry, I was just pronouncing, wasn't I? Kayom, yaor. Ka, she, ka. Ka, o, ra. Okay, so there we've said all the letters, and we will, on Friday, come back and translate them. Meanwhile, you can be meditating on Psalm 139, 7 through 12 this week, and on Wednesday, we'll talk about God's omnipresence in a podcast. Have a great week.